Well, good morning, everybody. Ron Wasik here, the Polish Pickle. I'm starting this film with a quick shot of Scott's Run. Those of you that have watched my last video on French Creek State Park, you'll recognize this. I'm continuing my trek. I'll be doing the Boone Trail continuation, where it hooks up with the Turtle Trail up to the fire tower. Okay, we're going to get a move on. Stand by. Alright, everybody, we made it to the Boone Trail. We crossed the dam breast and we're starting our trek in the woods. We'll follow this up to the Turtle Trail and circle around to the fire tower and then back again. Took a couple quick shots of deer at the other end of the lake. I've already inserted them in this thing. I didn't speak while I was filming, but I got a lot of this happening. Trees down from the storms we've had. Okay, continuing on. It's already a warm day. We're supposed to be hitting 91 today here at French Creek, according to the weather at Philly. I've got my GPS hung on the stick and it keeps dropping on me, so I think I'm going to have to tie it off somewhere else. It's a pain. I'll be back. Alright, what's starting to happen now? The minute you stop moving, the flies attack you. Flies, mosquitoes, gnats. It's one reason all the trout are well fed down here. As you can see, the trees behind me, all sorts of black ants, a lot of gnats, a lot of mosquitoes. That's what happens when you walk in the summertime. Now I'm going to spin you around and show you the marks here for the Lenape, for the Boone Trail we're on. There's your yellow mark on the tree. We should be meeting up with some blue marks here in a little while, or white for the other trail. So, keeping the move on. The bugs are unreal. They are relentless. Even while walking, there's no breeze, and we're in the shade of the trees, so there's nothing to keep the bugs from attacking you. And they're loud. They buzz you. Sounds like a B-52 coming in. Alright, later. Now we come to our first break in the path. See the yellow marker on the tree, we're still on the right path. One goes off around the lake. I've got a bridge because it's a beautiful cold water stream coming in. And the path that I want starts climbing the hill. You can see the first yellow mark on that first tree to keep you on the correct road. Sorry if it's a little shaky. We're starting to go uphill and I'm watching one thing and the rocks on the road at the same time. I'll be back. Well, I'm back. Had to change my headgear a little bit. Darn bugs were getting so bad they were coming up behind me, flying into my ears and bouncing off the back of my head. So I got one of my hankies out, which you're always supposed to carry anyways, and made myself a little bit of headgear. So there you can see how it is. Oops. And to the other side. Ay, 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 ay. No matter what you do, the bugs are there. So continuing, I think I got this zoomed a little. There we go. Continuing up the trail. I'm still near water. That freshwater stream where that bridge was back there comes all the way up through here in this little valley, and I can actually hear the water running across this log, and I'll show you the log here in a second. Right there. The creek runs right down through there, all the way down to Scott's Run. And as last time, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see this. Hanging on the trail, the little inchworms. Again, an excellent trout meal for fish. Their webs get taken by the wind, they land in the water. Bingo, fish food. Sorry about all the movement. I'm still learning how to use this thing. Third time, and I'm still learning how. Only this time, I brought a spare battery. Getting near the end of this thing, I didn't want it running out like I did last time. So, didn't forget the GPS. Got my walking stick. That's one of those 3-piece breakdown sticks. Little on the heavy side. And not sure if I'm going to be using this, or a good friend of mine from North Carolina, Chris, if you're out there, I hope you're watching, give me a like on this thing, tell me what you think. I think I'm going to go with Chris's recommendation of getting myself a couple of one of those walking sticks, the Trek rods. A lot lighter. I think I can change one of those walking sticks into also a camera mount, but we'll have to see how that goes. They do break down pretty far, so it might be feasible, but I'm going to have to check. All right, we finally married up with the next trail. I'll turn you around and show you this trail, how it goes. Again, the bugs. As they say, the Boone Trail is blue, Horseshoe Trail is yellow, and the signs on the side show that they can ride horses here. Still on the dangerous side. There's still a lot of rocks for the horses to go around, but this is where they allow them to go. So, working our way up Horseshoe Trail now to the fire tower, and here's the path that I just came through right there, and there's the blue marker now for the Boone Trail. So continuing on. Okay, back at you, showing you the marker trail for blue and yellow. It means they're together, Horseshoe and Boone. Still climbing uphill, but not bad. We're only at about 800 feet right now. Okay, we made it to our next section. You see where everything turns. Horseshoe Trail goes straight ahead. Boone Trail goes up over. That's where I think I'm heading. You'll see sorry about that. No horses on the Boone Trail. and that's where the horseshoe trail goes. Turning around looking back, that's where I just came from, climbing up. The bugs are getting bad, gotta move. I'm sure as you heard, Pennsylvania is all rocky. Hit it on the Appalachian. I hit it on Lenape and Boone Trail on the other side of Scott's Run. Now I'm climbing the mountain on Boone, and these rocks make it so much harder. But that's the way it is. Still enjoying my walk. From the last time I talked, the breeze has started. The top of the trees were starting to move. Of course, when I want to show you, they stop. But the sooner those trees get moving again, the faster the bugs are going to leave. Which would be very, very nice. Long, slow climb. I'll be back at the top. Okay, that has settled it for me. With my walking stick, as you can see, there's no grips. All it is is a straight piece of wood, and it's screwed together at 3 places. Right there's one of them. But walking uphill, you use the stick to push yourself, and the wood is so slippery, your hand slides down. So I think I'll be retiring this and getting myself some good old trekking sticks. Still climbing uphill, still in the rocks. I'll turn you back on up the top. I've stopped on the way up because I had a spring peeper pop across my path. He's sitting right in front of the log, right there. Come on. There he goes. There he is. There he goes. I must have run across 50 of them coming up. Never had one stop and pose for me. That's a first. Love it. Okay, I'm close to the top. It's time for some water. Got to keep hydrated. I don't know if you can tell by my shirt, but I'm probably thoroughly soaked. But that's quite all right. Burn up those calories. So far, that was the only animal I've seen. It's nice and quiet out here. And this is the first time I haven't had any bugs bug me. So it was good to take a break right here. Whew. All right. I'm very, very close to the top, by the way. Okay, everybody. I'm on a break in the trail. We have one trail that goes that way with a white marker. We have another trail that goes that way with a blue marker. Well, you all know we've been watching the blues. The other one goes straight up the hill. And getting the map out, right about where my thumb is where those 3 trails come together, right there. So the fire tower, which is right there, should be right over our right shoulder. But I'm not going up anymore. The air is just starting here. It feels so cool and comfortable. But we're going to be working our way back down the Boone Trail now, all the way down till we get back to Scott's Run where we started. So we've done the big loop around, up the mountain and down the mountain. That takes care of 2 of my paths, so I'll have to come back and do some more. All right, working our way down the Boone Trail. Whew. Here we go. Okay, we're walking away from the trail that leads up to the fire tower, and we're going to work our way down the Boone Trail. The bugs have stopped because the breeze has started. It's so nice and cool. It's now downhill. Thank goodness. And I'd say we're probably a little over halfway there. So we'll get you more. Well, let me show you how far down this goes real quick here. Turn you around. As you can see, this thing just goes down and down and down. But that's fine with me. All right, break time. All right, got to show you this. On the way down from all the storms. Got a big one down. Gonna have to report this to the Rangers. See if they can't get up here. And doesn't look like it's been down for a long time. Well, yeah, maybe it has. I get to the other side, see what the leaves look like. Okay, there's the tree across the path. It's a big one. But as you can see by the leaves, it's been down for a while. All the leaves are brown, and a lot of stuff growing up in between them now. So I'm pretty sure the Rangers know. Continuing downhill into the sun. Okay, I'd say we're about halfway down now. And as you can see, the closer we get to the bottom, the steeper it gets. It drops off at 6-foot intervals real quick. And I just come down a rocky portion. Well, look at this. Somebody was so nice they put steps in for us. When that happens, you know it's normally steeper than usual. So, okay, we'll hit you up when we hit the bottom. Well, here was a surprise. Halfway down the Boone Trail, I come up on some cabins. There's one back in the woods. There's one right along the side of the trail. And, wow, got a regular little community here. Very nice. Very nice. Hike in, camp. They even tell you how many beds, what the address is. Cute little places. I wonder how you rent these suckers. I don't know, but I will check with the Rangers. Picnic table and all. Cool. Now, this is halfway up the Boone Trail toward the fire tower. Just for your info. Coming down the path, come upon this large tree down again. Well, I thought what was neat was they've actually named this Majestic Underpass. Came down in October of 2011. Cool. Pretty big one. Mighty big one. All right. Well, okay, back to you. Now, there's the path I just come down. And marries up to another one right here. And as you can see, I married back up at the Horseshoe Trail off the Boone Trail. Gonna have to ask the Rangers what the marker's 36 mean. So anyways, come down the Boone, take a left turn, continue down the Boone. Okay, we're coming to a break in the trail here. After looking on the map, I found that the Boone Trail takes a right turn and heads back down to the group camping area. You see the mark on the tree. There you go. And the Lenape Trail, which again is yellow, as you remember from my last trip, is the one that takes us back down to Scott's Run. Now that mark above the yellow is moss growing on the tree, lichen. So we're going to grab this Lenape Trail and take it back down to Scott's Run. Alright, walking down the path a little bit. Looks like the rangers were up here and cut this one and made themselves a little gateway here. Another nice tree they came down. This one here was rotten, but it was a biggie. But they're so nice as to cut a path. I hope they do something about that other one. Oh, here's the part I don't like. It came out on the road. It was the Boone Trail, not the Lenape. They were together. I didn't see the markings. But now I'm unsure which way to go. So there's the bridge, there's the water. Got to check the map. Bye. Okay, the map said over the bridge and then look for the path to go up to the left, which I'll have to climb a little bit to get back up to Scott's Run. So we've gone all the way around the mountain and we're starting to head back toward the Scott's Run now. Probably at the top of that left hill up there. All right, talking about going over the bridge, here's Scott's Run Creek. We'll see the other end up there. That's the bridge that I crossed earlier in the trip. Whoops. Nice little mountain stream. Okay, battery's starting to run out real quick here. Just wanted to tell you, we did find the path again. It's got them marked. So I'll be grabbing this, taking this back up. Gonna replace the battery before the next time I come on. Bye. Okay, battery's been exchanged. We're on the right path. Back on the Lenape, heading up towards Scott's Run where I started. Well, we're starting to wind down. I don't know if you've been watching continuously, but you've seen how I've walked with the sun in front of me, to the side of me. Now it's almost to the back of me. But seems a little bumpier this time than last. I have to check it out. We're winding down. I had to replace the battery at the last turn. It was down to 0. But like I said on my last one, I brought 2 batteries, so I was able to fill the whole trip. I found a problem with the Army canteen. The one latch had left go. It was loose anyways, but I thought with weight in it, it would stay where it was. Well, wrong. It left go. I don't even know if it's there. All I know is my canteen's hanging off to the side. So I get back up to the base. Got to check it all out, see if I can't straighten it out or bend it or make it tighter. Other than that, we're probably 10 to 15 minutes away from the end of this walk. I won't be filming the whole time. I just wanted to let you know that we did it around the mountain, made it to the fire tower, and came back down, and we're almost back at the truck now. So we'll get up to the base and take care of other things, get the other battery charged back up again. I've enjoyed it. When I get this thing edited, get rid of the little things, I will put it on YouTube. Now I'm going to stop and spin you around and show you the clearing up ahead, which is where Scott's Run is. Nice big clearing coming up. That would be the end of the path. That's the creek end. We still have to walk up a little bit to get to the parking area. But that's the creek. We'll show you Scott's Run when we get up top, show you we made the whole loop. All right, give me a minute. Okay, as I said, here's the other end of the creek. Going down to where we were. Nice bridge they put in. Up to the bridge I started at this morning. And off to the right you can see my maroon truck sitting there. But we'll hit the top here. We'll take one more shot of Scott's Run. And next trip, I think I'm going to be doing Hopewell Lake. So I'll be parking over on that side. That's still part of the French Creek State Park. It's the larger lake. Has all sorts of fish in it. I've heard some big muskies come out of there. Haven't seen a new walleye yet, but plenty of trout. And as my son-in-law calls them, toothy critters. Good old chain pickerel. Got some nice ones in there. And as you see, as we're getting over this hill right here, guys fishing. And there's Scott's Run. There's the bridge I crossed first thing this morning. All right. We're about done. I'll put a closing on this. I wanted to give everybody a shot of Hopewell Lake at French Creek. Not normally are the lily pads that bad, but we're right in the middle of the growing season, and there's a lot of bass hiding under there. Two little lakes here, but you can see, lakes, they're islands, but you can see the lake goes way out there. And as I walk around, they do rent boats. The swimming pool is right at that house right up there. The rent the boats from the other side is right there. And on this side of the lake, they have a handicap pier that you can put wheelchairs out. It goes all the way up into the parking area. And coming around to this side, they also have the little boathouse here where you can rent these canoes in flat bottoms. It's a mighty big lake. It's a lot of fun. 50 years ago, right where that other boathouse is where they used to have a sand beach. Used to allow them to swim in there. But they lost so many people in this lake, drownings, that they had to close it and they put a swimming pool in. Now the dam breast, all the way down at the other end, it's pretty big. About 23 foot deep, a lot of fish. I'm going to go down the other end now and film back toward this side. Okay, as we're walking around the dam breast, you can see all the fishermen out there, all learning how to fish, enjoying the water. This is the bottom end of the lake. The boat dock up there where we just were is where those boats right there were put in. The dam breast is all the way over there. The dam overflow is way over there. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. It doesn't matter, it's a fish. Doesn't matter, it's a fish.
It's good.
Catch and release. That's a cheater's way.
Where were you when I caught the bass?
Well, I'm still on my way down here. You guys are going to be on YouTube, by the way.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Okay, at the other end on the dam breast. Way up there is where I just filmed from before. One on the left is the swimming pool. And There's the other boat ramp with the cars that I was just at. You can get a good feel of how big this lake is. You gotta be a little careful because it's windy. You might not be able to hear me correctly. So I'll stop it at